headlight motors. And obviously, there must be an issue and the bezels are missing. When I bought the car, the bezels that go around the headlights are missing. They won't raise up. Press the button. However, you can raise them up manually. Guys, the light switch in this car is bad as well, so I ordered another one so I can get an accurate reading on why the lights wasn't working or what wasn't raising up. So I'm going to change that out too. Connect the battery. These are two different motors. Look at that. One must was replaced some time ago, and this is the other one. We're gonna raise them up manually because they're not working. Let's turn the switch on and see what happens. Light up, but they're not doing nothing. Oh, it's open. That's it, as far as they can go. I don't know why I cut off. Something's wrong with this switch. Just unplug. Yes, they're not hooked up, guys. This is not hooked up. They're not hooked up to anything. Oh wow, let me figure this out, guys. So I'm gonna hook this up to a 12-volt source, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. We know this one good. I gotta figure out why this one ain't working. Okay guys, although I got this to go up and down, and I kind of wired it to the light itself, it was hesitating to come up. So it's time for a rebuild. We're gonna remove both lights. I don't know what's going on with this one, but we're gonna take it out really quickly. I don't think there's nothing but like 3 bolts holding this thing in place and some electrical connectors. I put some tape here to mark placement for the housing as well as over here. So they're 10mm bolts. 1, 2, and there's one down here. I believe that's it besides some electrical connections. That's the one I'm gonna spray some lubricant on. We're gonna spray this with some penetrant. These should be pretty much okay. We should put a little bit on the back side of them, just for the threads. With this one, it just jams up into the frame right here, so you gotta worry about marking that one. So I'm gonna try to get these off really quickly, guys. See how fast we can do this. 10mm longer extension. Gonna drill this thing right out of here. Okay, she'll be out without these plugs. Let's reconnect this. Use the flathead and unplug the light. Okay guys, one of these are a newer motor because it has a relay on it. I'm assuming this is the older one. This one doesn't have a relay on it. Maybe this is the older one. This is held on by some screws to remove the housing. And this one is rivets. This one may be okay. I don't know. We're gonna see. Let's test it. Okay, guys. Well, I figured out why this wasn't attached. Why this wasn't connected to anything. And I'm messing with the wires, testing the relay on this. Just use some. Electrical clean it out. So I'm testing the relay on this. I'm testing the motor first to make sure the relay is okay. I'm gonna do that right now, but I'll show you guys what I found under here was the two wires. So this takes the relay system, the 82 to I believe 86 takes the two plug to run the motor. It goes into a relay. It goes into the relay. So I have to wire this, whereas it'll work without a relay. So now I know why this wasn't working, but it still needs to be swapped out. I believe this motor is good. We're gonna test it right now and see. Yep, this motor seems perfect. I don't know if the relay is bad or if I'm getting power from the plugs, so I'm gonna use the electrical cleaner and spray out all the plugs. And we're gonna see what we got. Okay guys, so as I figure out my own schematics on this, just figuring this out, how this works. Like I said, it's installed to a relay. So the green is connect the green to the hot, gray to the negative. It lets it up, and the blue to the hot and the green to the negative lets it down. Let's test this theory out. So it's already up. It's already up. Let's let it down now. So the blue is for it to go down, period. This is for it to go down. Okay guys, I got the lights on right now. Something is weird. Look, same plugs on this side, identical same plugs is on this side for the motors. And this plug, you can't get it wrong. The plug that's on the plugs into here. And the other side plugs into here. However, there's two plugs sitting back here, and only one of them will work. This won't work because of it's this will work on the opposite side of the plug because of this small notch. But this one will work. But what's funny is when I turn the lights on, I don't get power to this. I get power to this one. And it can run through there as well. It's coming off the same harness. It can come through here and attach to that. But it's weird. It's weird, guys. I don't get nothing here. So look at this. I'm getting a reading here. And watch this. The lights are on. Show it to you. The lights are on, and we connected here. We got a ground for the battery. We're gonna turn the light switch off. No more reading. So the light is getting power through here, as well as this for the light itself. And this will plug directly inside of that side. It has the same notch on this side as this one. I've been cleaning this. It looks like this hasn't been used in some time, but that's weird to me. That's weird. So I'm figuring it out, guys. Figuring it out. Wiring issues with this car, but we gonna get it right though. We gonna get it right, that's for sure. So we got a new switch. We're gonna replace it out. Okay, guys, you gotta remove this switch. And there's some Phillips screws. Here. It keeps it from popping out. So let's take those out. Okay, we got all the screws are removed. So this should just slide out. So it's bolted up here. 1, 2. So there's only 2 holding this. Some of it's 3 right here. So it should have been 1 right here and 1 right there. Sorry about the glare, guys. This one right here. So get these out. Okay, so we got those out now. Now it's time for there's 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, and should be one right here, but it's broken. Okay, all the bolts are out. We should be able to remove this instrument cluster bezel. Tilt the steering wheel back. All right, here's our switch. Remove from the housing. I think they're 1/4" screws. The other ones up top was 19/32, guys. And all the other ones, and this broke off too. This is broke already, so. Okay, guys, I've put some PB blaster on this, that, this. We're gonna remove this motor so we can rebuild it. And this has to come off. So this is a 7/16. These are 10mm bolts. So now we're gonna rebuild this, guys. Gonna remove 1, 2, 3. Not sure what size they are. But we're gonna see. Okay, we got the motor rebuilt, so you want to make sure this is on top of here in the hole. So when we slide the motor back on here, dead center, and we bolt it back up, the 3 bolts. There's 2 longer bolts, as you can see from the shaft, one here, one there, and a shorter bolt here, the short shaft. Long bolt, same size as this one. Same bolts, and the shorter one for here. Okay guys, we're dead center, but look at that shaft. By me altering this, by twisting this mechanism, or just when I put the gear back in place, the shaft was off a little bit. So all you have to do is just rotate it to the position where it goes in right through there. So you can set it in place. Should just line right up. So let me put this in place, guys. Okay guys, we got the face removed. There's some, this will be 2 8mm screws right here. Let's see, it says they are, yeah, I think they're 8mm. Let me go get an 8mm. Okay guys, it's 7mm. I'm gonna pull this out. Some tabs right here, you gotta push in on both sides. So we're gonna take this in and change the switch out. Yeah, this switch was damaged. It's broke, so it's barely functioning. At the bottom of the new one. Alright guys, so we're gonna install it. Okay guys, we cleaned up. I used some, as you can see, the terminals are clean. I used some 220 grit sandpaper. Although this was new, I used some 220 grit sandpaper. Cleaned all the terminals up on both the new and the old switch. And I also used electrical cleaners that I'm going to use here as well. This stuff dries quick. So we're going to reinstall this. You got these clips on both sides. We're going to reinstall this. Okay, we can put the screws in, but we're gonna test it first. So, this is in the off position. I'm gonna crank both lights down. All right, guys, we're down. This clip for this mount broke, so I gotta get another clip there to mount this. So it's pretty loose right now, but you want to see if it's working all the way down, as well as this side. And but this is not connected. Gotta run electrical for this, but the light is connected. But you just want to test and see if this comes on when you turn the switch on. It comes up. So maybe I should put a bolt or something in there to keep it in place. So let's see what we got, guys. We got lights. No movement though. Let's see, I'm gonna take this out. We're gonna see something. Lights working. So I removed it back, guys. Although I'm getting power here, this is not it. So I guess this has to be the one. Okay, guys, we're back in. We're gonna see. Hopefully we don't got an electrical issue. I'll figure this out, but we got everything installed. The new switches seem to be working perfect. I just got electrical issues on here. I'm gonna have to take out a whole lot of stuff and fix the electrical issues on here, but the new switch is working perfect. Park lights. They're dim, but they're on. So, all right, guys, I guess got an electrical issue I gotta solve. I gotta figure it out. So, subscribe to the channel, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. The next video I'll be doing is I'm probably showing these lights working, but subscribe. I got a whole bunch of videos already done. So, subscribe to the channel, guys. Terrence and I'm out.